Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the daily recap. We're gonna do the daily recap Friday. Let's just jump into it and see what happened. It's gonna be like just overall price talk, maybe, but we're gonna focus a little bit on Friday. Of course, I have the case study, so check that out because that was the main trade yesterday, and I try to not like do things double, so not speak about the trade too much as already discussed in the case study. Let's just start off structure wise, ranges wise, structure wise. Where are we? We broke bullish on this yellow structure. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see our high, our low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, a lower low, a bullish break. So liquidity grab in that way. And now we're above these old highs and we're still inside this daily POI. Ranges wise, this is our new range on the yellow structure. This is our potential high. We don't know yet. We only know that this is our real high until we reach discount. So for that, we gotta wait all the way until price comes down. If price comes down, and structure wise, this could also be like a fake out because we got some nice liquidity building up to the downside over here, which would mean that we take out these lows over here. We get a bearish break, and then we can maybe look for like sell setups down here. That's really big, but yeah, you get what I mean. So buying or for buy setups down here, buying below old lows, or you can look for buy setups in a discount of this range. Then we have this internal structure, W1. We get a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and a last break. For that one, same scenario. This can be our potential high. We haven't reached a discount yet, but we can also look for buys below this low, price breaking bearish, and then combining that with our view of this range, we can say, okay, we might look like if you don't trade or you don't scalp, you can say like, okay, we're below these lows, we still get liquidity over here. So I'm gonna buy below these lows, but I'm gonna wait all the way until this liquidity is taken. I look for buys over here, but it's just from a daily time frame, of course. So that being said, then what happened this week? We started Monday off by taking out previous weekly highs, and then we created this three pin pattern that was taken out on Wednesday and followed up by a strong bearish hands going into the market and a slight bullish closure, but nothing strong. Then we took out the lows and price started to turn around on Thursday with this bullish candle and this bullish candle. However, we're still inside this candle. And I think after we take either this side or this side, we can see like a good trade, good reaction, at least. Based on the candle formations, as I said, I don't know where to go because we have our previous weekly high now over here. And I think this is our previous weekly low. So actually let's mark that up. Actually, not yet. We'll do that after. But buy space, I'm either looking for longs until this high is taken, but we can also look for shorts until this low is taken. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, but I'm favoring shorts for now. That's just my favoring. Let's see what price gives us. Discuss that. Wicks. Let's go lower. Let's look on the 2-hour time frame then. So yeah, we took previous weekly highs, building more liquidity to the downside. We can extend this range. Look at the trend line over here. We got session lows over here. Let's go on the 1 hour. We can see a little bit more clear. So yeah, got all these lows over here. Asia low over here. which is our low of the week. We got some previous daily lows over here that still haven't been taken. We got Asia low, London low, New York low, another New York low over here. We come now into the deep discount or deep premium of our most recent bearish break, but we got to remember that we still have this bullish range from low up to the high that took this liquidity. And basically this liquidity grab is the whole reason. Well, this liquidity grab in line with where we are in high time frame. So this liquidity grab and same scenario on the high time frame where we took the daily highs, and this liquidity building up is my bias, my I have a short bias. Coming to the end of the week, we can see that we start to slow down over here. Low volume in the market because market ending, closure. And I think we now created equals. We'll check it out once we go lower. On the 1 hour, what can we see? Friday. Let's see. Sorry, I have to scratch my head. So yeah, Asia highs, Asia lows. Asia low was taken, and we can see that Asia low grab is followed up by like a strong push to the upside. And actually, if we discuss price now on Friday, we can go lower. As you can see over here, Asia low has been taken at 5 a.m. And then we get a bullish break over here. That's just a fake break because by taking out Asia low at 5 a.m., we created ourselves a Asia low 6 a.m. or AL6. And this is basically the liquidity built up above this 5-minute PY that's set here. And if you go on a 5-minute, we can see more clearly that, yeah, we got this order flow. And then I think we didn't even reach a discount from this leg. Might have. Oh, we might have. Yeah, we did. But last place for order flow. And then you can see over here, this candle lining up with this candle, relative equals, bullish break. You get your early buyers over here. Oh. So this is your early buyers. And then those are taken out. And then you get the strong impulse to the upside, taking out Asia highs. Therefore, lining up the confluences, the range, or not the range, but the liquidity with the POI. This was the strongest low, and therefore I choose this as my strong Asia low. That's the study I'm doing right now because it gives you way by just studying price action. Like I'm not even looking for different ways to enter. I'm just looking at how price is reacting here at this time of the day, and it gives you so much more insight. Yeah. Like I actually don't want to talk about it too much because proud research. Once it's done, I can talk about it. But yeah, so reaction up. Then what happens? We come into our high time frame area. Love these highs. I think this is like a 5-minute POI maybe. Yeah, it's 3-minute POI. I remember. Okay, it's 3-minute. Yeah, but it's unmitigated, and we got the liquidity building up over here. So it's strong POI. Also because of the chaining, we get some disruption of, let's look at it. Inside, we got some disruption of highs, as you can see, disruption of highs leading to this low, impulse down, building up more liquidity to the downside, then bearish break. Oops, that's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. There you go. And after we broke from this high down to this low, let's see. There you have it. Never reach a discount or the premium again. Therefore, also stronger POI. Then zooming out again. What can we see? Price steps in quite aggressively. Early sellers over here got taken out over here because why? I was impatient. This is not enough price action. It's literally Asia high taken. bearish break. And what sits above Asia high? I think there was something. Was something. No, there was nothing. There was a 1 minute order block, which I shouldn't use. So I'll plan that way. I'll mark this out as my early sellers though. We got a low that lead to a high over here, and then the low is broken down and the high is broken down or taken out. So it was my early sellers, but not the real early sellers because it's still on the way down. And then over here, this was the early sellers taken out, just a bearish break. Anything, we got the low up to this high, which never reached discount. So therefore we get this high over here, reach discount, internal range liquidity taking this form, came to the extreme. If anything, I entered from here, which is horrible. If anything, I could have maybe ended from here, got a reaction, would have been a break-even trade. But then we got, there you go, London Open, price impulse to the upside, then going down higher, but going up higher. You can see the wick that it left behind after taking that high. There you go. Barely any, just taking out that internal range liquidity and then turn around. Strong turnaround candle. If you use that, I would use that, or I would like see it as that. It's not like extra confidence, but it's not extra confidence, but it gives you slightly more confidence to understand what price is doing. So yeah, same 50-minute turnaround, correction on the way down compared to this, more candles, and then you get the bearish break. I'm still breaking down the entire trade. Liquidity building up. Then this was an insanely strong PY. No, it's just a strong PI. Why? Because it disrupted these highs, then turned bearish. And with our, yes, you could say maybe we have this range from low up to high. But with our high time frame vision of highs are taken, lows are on the cards, liquidity building up. This liquid trend line is still valid. Yeah, bro. I was looking for shorts. So I didn't take this for the reason I was not on the charts, because after 10 a.m. UK time, I'm leaving the charts. But it was clean. Maybe I should stay on the charts for these trades, but that's something I have to figure out myself. Because it also happens many times where trades don't play out because of the timing and the low volume. Then coming into New York, as I said, we're still in this bullish range from the low up to this purple high, and we already reached discount. Then price starts to form bullish structure by taking out this high. So low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, respecting bullish order flow as well. Taking out internal range liquidity, this low. We can see our early buyers over here. So price inducing buyers into the market, then sell-offs take out their sells or their stop losses into this POI. Then you can see you have a minor break over here. Oh shit. Minor break, nothing much, nothing for me. But maybe for someone else. Liquidity. So you get your early buyers over here. Early buys taken out, minor break. Then structure-wise, it didn't fit me. So this is, let me check this because I'm doing the stuff with the more breathing room from next week. So this is 48. It should be 53. No, wouldn't get me. Even if I took like 50% of the entire fair value gap, it would take me, right? Oh, it would. No, it wouldn't. So 0.5 or so there I can maybe take 50% of her fair value gap or manual entry. Though it's also 1 pip almost 1 pip extra breathing room. And stops below the low. Just mark out this trade. Then there's the real trade actually. Let's just mark that one out instead of this one. And that one didn't fit me because of the range stuff, because we already reached the discount. PY, what is this? Notifications. Rest when things are done, not when I'm tired. 48, 53. So that would have been trade for me, but that doesn't fit my plan. 2.9, 3.4, and break even after taking this. And 1 to 5 is hit before these highs. That's perfect, but early sellers are most likely to get taken out, or early buyers are most likely to get taken out as well. So you could like hold the trade all the way until here before taking partials, and then you have a 1 to 6.5. But you don't want to be greedy. So this can be your final target, actually. 80% at 1 to 5, and all right, 1 to 10. Look at the potential of this trade. And then we get the clean reaction from this order block or the mitigating area that initially missed me, or not missed me, out of trading intake. Exactly 12.5. Beautiful. So that's during New York. Actually, let's leave that on. Why not? But let's just do it like that. And then you don't have early sellers over here. No. Don't class your early sellers on the way down. Your early sellers should be on the way up. This could be your early sellers. You got a high, low, higher, low, higher, high, bearish break, bullish break. That could be your early sellers, but that's on the low of the range. So you want your early sellers in a premium, right? Because you're selling too early. Of course, you're selling too early over here, but you want the inducement. So in the premium, there's more chance of sellers. And I'm just making this up right now, but it makes sense to me. That's why I look for sellers in the premium, not on the at the bottom of the range, because over here you have more sellers, therefore you have more inducement and more liquidity by taking them out, and then you can look for shorts. That makes sense. But it gives a trade, just nothing big. If you want to take that, what's the block? In the building. Oh, sorry. Bearish break, 1 minute block over here. So 24, 19. And just took it above the high. 6.3. Yeah, 1 to 2. No, nothing major. And then how do we end today? Let's just take all this off. Now let's prepare for next week. So how do we end? Previous daily highs were taken. That's why shorts were in cards. We end with no, not even. Oh, that's perfect. It's just below. So what equals? And we still have this 3-minute PY. We still have this extreme 5-minute PY. Price is not. Let's see, 1 hour wise. We also inside this 1 hour PY over here. Is there a 50-minute PY still left? No. So you can class this as your liquidity as well. for shorts, or we just go higher because we're still following the bullish narrative, bullish structure and trend. Yeah. Right. That way. So high time frame wise, I'm not gonna do chart cleanup actually. There's no need to do a chart cleanup. Yeah. Get this trend. Fine, let's make this a line. There you go. All right. Weekly wise, let's break it down. So the previous weekly high is very tempting to take. Strong weekly. Last week was strong this week. Quite indecisive. Also, didn't read now of this weekly fair value gap over here, so I might come into that. Maybe then look for longs, or come into the weekly or the block, taking out the trend line liquidity, and then look for longs. But yeah. So what do we have over here? We got a previous weekly high. We have our previous weekly low. Madness. Also this large fair value gap, very interesting, very clean. Then daily wise, we have our previous daily high. We have our previous daily low. And that's perfect because, as I said, I'm looking for either longs into this and then shorts, or shorts into this and then longs, depending on what price gives me in between. And now this high and this low is our previous weekly high and previous weekly low, which makes it, well, the label doesn't matter because I already said like they were strong, but just now we have a label to it, even like attention, focus points. These highs were taken. Let's just, how can I, that can go. Leave that on, maybe. Leave that on for sure. That high will be taken on Monday. So I'm actually gonna make the forecast right now as well. So impulse down, correction on the way up. Then here's some stronger impulses, but look at this candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles within, actually minus 3, 10 candles. Let's say 10 candles. So 13 candles. So what can we see maybe next week is price coming up, and then continuation down, coming up again, maybe below these lows. We can look for sell setups over here, and then hopefully reach a discount of this leg. That would be nice. But initially taking out these lows, that's my target. So targeting these lows. And that's for me. But what we could also see is price again taking out the previous weekly highs. And then we can see maybe sell off, either continuation or price going bearish. Something like that. Or building up liquidity and then going bearish. We don't need to break bearish though. We can also just calm down, or break bullish, come down, continue bullish. We can also come up, break bullish, then break bearish, then break bullish. Yeah, there's so many possibilities. What also would be clean is just like respecting this, then respecting this, then taking this out, then taking this out. Then you got equals for the previous weekly high, equals for previous weekly low, then that taken out, and those taken out, then weekly. So yeah, that's also my forecast. I enjoy. I'm happy with this. This was a good recap, and this was good solid breakdown or forecast. All right.